Jai Prabhu Jagannath. Kindly accept my felicitations, congratulations on celebrations of the World Water Day organized by Unity of Nations Actions for Climate Change Council. My reverence for Dr. Rajat Sharma ji, who is heading this team which is organizing this program. And it fills my heart with joy unspeakable when I rise to welcome our chief guest, Shri Kant Panigrahi ji, Climate Change Advisor to Honorable Prime Minister of India. And I feel very much delighted to welcome also a friend of mine, Shri Ramesh Goyal, Jal Star Ramesh Goyal, who has been striving constantly, putting his utmost endeavors, awakening the people, apprising the people of the scarcity of the water which is increasing day and day, and talking to them for conservation of water since long. And as simultaneously, it is again a very enthusiastic step adventure for Ramesh Goyal ji that he is also reminding the people to listen to the prophet of India, Honorable Prime Minister of India, the trumpet of prophecy by Honorable Prime Minister of India to catch the rain when it falls and where it falls. So as far as the water problem is concerned, Lord Prabhu Jagannatha, the Supreme Personality of Godhead Lord Krishna, says that my superior energy, which comprises of the human beings, that is also called the Prashakti, is exploiting the resources of the material energies which are earth, ether, air, water, fire, mind, intelligence, ego. The human beings are exploiting these energies of mind which are considered to be material energies. And therefore, it is very well said that all of us who are here on earth have come from a beautiful source. The water also flows from the heads of the great lords, you see. And therefore, Lord Krishna also says, Raso hamatsu kanteya prabhasami shashi suryo. Arthat, that is, I am the taste of the water. He again says, Punya gandho prithavyam va. I am the original fragrance of the earth. That is Lord Krishna says. Therefore, as far as the water problem is concerned, mountains, rivers, the earth, these are our Annapurna. And therefore, one has to be very careful as far as the usage of this is concerned. Water is the elixir of life. It is the juice of our life. It is the blood in our veins. It is the source for sustenance and survival of all of us. And what to talk of all of us, it is the survival for the sacred soul also. It is the source for the salvation of the dead and liberation for the living. It is a recipe for the life's blossoms, you see. Blossomings. Life can only blossom if and only if the people get the water. But the tragedy is this whole world stands a mute witness to its follies. The world is not very much careful about it. It is creating situations which makes the planet increasingly inhabitable for the humanity at large. It is polluting the water, you see, lowering the water underground, you see, to the extent that today, what to talk of tasting the water, you cannot even have a bath from Haridwar to Bengal, you can say. The water is not worth bathing itself, you see. This world, these people of the world are creating such situations where the depletion of the ozone layer is there, stockpile of nuclear weapons is there, and warming of the planets, releasing fossil gases and carbons in the air, you can say. And therefore, pollution of the water is only because of that. We are dumping millions of tons of poison into the bosom of the Mother Earth, you see. We are contaminating it, containing it, choking it, maiming it, damming it, jamming it, and digging holes into it. Therefore, as far as the water problem is concerned, that is a very serious problem and the gravest crisis the world is going to face today. Therefore, as far as this program is concerned, I would like to say that Lord Krishna says that I am the taste of the water. So one should be very careful that the water should be preserved, it should be conserved, and as the Honorable Prime Minister says, catch the rain when it falls and where it falls. This is the trumpet of prophecy of my Honorable Prime Minister of India. And as far as this program is concerned, I congratulate the organizers and speak to them only one thing, that if the glaciers start slipping down, and as the scientists have been calling, you see, if the glaciers come down, the rise of the level of the sea will rise about 200 feet, and that will be the situation, just like of Titanic, you can say. You can say Ram Setu in Treta Yuga, and you can say Dwarka in Dwapar Yuga, and the Titanic in the Kali Yuga. If that situation arises and the warming continues like this, and global warming continues like this will be again a great very problem as far as this is concerned. Therefore, a sort of new ethics is required. And there is that Ramesh Goyal stands, you see. He is working since long. He has been working, striving very hard from the very long years, you can say. I know him very well. He is a very friend of mine, and he belongs to the place where I belong to, you see, in Haryana and Sarsa. So I congratulate him. I thank him for inviting me to this congregation, to this function, to this program, which is being celebrated to conserve water. Water, water, water. Vande Utkal Janni. धन्यवाद. भारत माता की जय.